Hey, what's up everyone? I don't know if you can tell or not, I'm not using a microphone, so I have no mic for this video. Daddy and I are gonna try to watch the ball game later, the preseason game of the Titans. So I don't know if I hope I'll be awake. I don't know, but the one thing I just wanted to talk about was the craziness of the modern world in which we live. But another thing is thanking Kelly Marie Alaska for her package she sent through the mail to me. Had some nice crystals and stones, or it had some nice rocks, and she said they were positively charged in the sun. And for the chaga, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're definitely going to try it out and use it. Well, actually, we already did try some of it out. We heated it a little while heated it a little bit like a tea, and then heated it, and then strained it through paper so that it would, get the pieces of the bark out of there, and then put it into the tea, into the water. It was like a natural tea. So thank you very much. The thing I wanted to discuss for this video is the blatant hate toward America and Americans within our own country, if you support America. And normally when you say something like this, I just want to state right now, I'm going to see how this goes. I'm going to do a video very soon and see what YouTube does. I'm going to state I have no political preference. And I'm going to state that. Really, I technically don't. I'm just going to say I am an undecided or neutral. Politically neutral. So neither Democrat or Republican, just in the middle. That's what I'm going to state for one of the videos and see what they do. And if my viewership goes up, then I'll know exactly why they've been holding me back. Because they think that that I support the president, that I don't support all of the Democratic stuff and all of that. But one of the things that really irks me, yes, the word irks, that's an unusual word, but it means annoys, is the fact that so many people that actually get a free ride in this country literally hate Americans or white people, or they just like Daddy had a flag in America. He wasn't flying the American flag. He had the American flag in the back of his truck. And these Muslims or Islamic people, whatever, some of them, see, I've had people of all backgrounds be nice to me most of the time. Sometimes the Muslim people can look quite hateful, but other times I try to be nice first, and most of the time I've had, especially Hindus, Indian people have been very nice to me, the people of India. But he stated that the Muslim guy gave him the most hateful look. He hated the United States flag and what it represented, and he hated the United States. Well, then other people stated, then what the HE double hockey sticks are they doing over here? That's what other people stating. What the HE double hockey sticks are they doing over here? If they don't support if you don't support the country you're in, I mean, just imagine if we were to go to, say, Italy or France or something and say, I hate this country. Well, they'd say, get the you-know-what out. They'd tell you to get the heck out. Get the frick out. Go on now, get off my property. That old Powerpuff Girls skit. I've been aching, so I've just been feeling kind of bad, but I felt okay earlier. Thankfully, thank God in heaven, I felt pretty good for probably 6 or 7 hours, which is quite unusual. Quite unusual. But then I started aching again a little while ago. Usually after 5 p.m. it all starts again, but for some stupid reason. Mama said when I was in the womb, her pains would always start after 5 o'clock. And grandmother said they always would, and for some reason, they do. And she said it must have had to do with me. But this is real talk. And I just wanted to say, why do they, if they hate America, if they hate what America stands for, then don't be over here. If I were to go to Russia and say I hated Russia, they'd say get out. They would tell you to get out. If you don't like Russia, get out. If I were to go to India, they would say if you do not like it, then leave. Get out of here. Which the Hindu people are super nice to me. They are super chill with me. They're super kind. They just look at me and they'll hold the door open and pouring rain come out to. Particularly, they treat me just like royalty for some reason. The Hindus do. All of the Indian people, the people from India, they just treat me just so special. They act like they've actually said things about me and did a blessing around me and burned sage around me and did a statement, a phrase, all kinds of things, and said, I've heard people state, don't you know who he is, and all kinds of things. I was like, what am I, an incarnate of their, I don't know, of the spirit that they just act like I am. I mean, I appreciate it. He said, tell Mama I love her. I love your parents. I love you. He said, is that Mama? Tell her I love you. I love her. He said, I love you. And people were looking like, what the heck? That's the way the Hindus would do me. They've been pretty nice to me. And a lot of times their words of their language would always come to my mind since I was a child, and I would look it up later, and it turns out to be Hindi or Hindu. But the Muslim individuals who state that they hate the United States of America, they hate white people, they hate the people of America, they don't like democracy, they don't like the United States, but yet, and they'll burn our flag saying death to America, but yet they say we should allow them over here on the guise of equality, under the name of equality. And that individual looked at Daddy and he's had many of them on the, my daddy's a truck driver, so he's heard many conversations of them chanting death to America on the CB radios. He said they have stated some of the most awful things about detailed, and he's turned some things in. He's just, it understandably so. It's detailed about what they would do, blowing people up, blowing America, blowing places up, and someday they're going to destroy the entire place and kill the blah, 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 blah. What the heck? Foreigners come over here and get free health care and free care. The hospitals and doctors' offices stated it themselves. I've heard it from when I actually, and I've had tests after tests done, gone to specialists, infectious disease experts, and real big time expert doctors, and they've never found what was going on with me. But here's the thing: I went to them, and they would state when I went to the office, the woman that was getting me ready to put the wristband on when I was going to the hospital, to have some tests run. Actually, it was like 3 floors down, pretty much below the ground in a basement. It was a cold room down in a basement where I was having those scans done, and in a room by yourself. It was like you're being wheeled off to death. But I trusted the people. They were nice and kind. But here's the thing. The thing is, she stated that foreigners get free health care. Her daughter works in the medical department. She works in the medical department. They don't even get health care. They don't even get health benefits. They don't even get a benefits package for their health or a dental plan. They have to pay out the wazoo just to get it. And she was stating that it really is annoying, and Obamacare made it a whole lot worse. And it's still no better, but it's just better than paying a fine at the end of the year for not being able to afford Obamacare or the Affordable Health Care Plan. Rip-off thing. Here's the thing, she stated they couldn't afford it. They still couldn't afford health care, and they were in there. But she said all of the foreigners that go through there, she said it could be a Mexican, it could be a foreign individual from overseas, it could be someone from anywhere else, and they get free health care. We go to a foreign country, we're not going to get free health care. You go over there and start saying death to this country, or I hate this country, I hate your flag, I don't like your people, I don't like what you represent, I don't like your government, I don't like your ways of doing things, you're going to be kicked out. You're going to be ousted. You're going to be ostracized. You're going to be completely taken and just, heck, you'd be arrested for stating your opinion over there. Many people are imprisoned over there for just having a political opinion or view or a different belief system. And, but yet they come over here and get everything for free, and then have the gall and the audacity to say that they hate our flag they hate our country. What the heck? Then get out. By all means, get out. I mean, it makes no sense to me why you can come over to somewhere and say, if you don't like, I mean, I get it. No, it is not anywhere near perfect. I mean, we have a very, very crooked system. A very crooked political system. A very crooked law system. Some of the law enforcement and police are extremely crooked. The ones in charge are extremely crooked. They always have been since the dawn of the era of creating a modern society. Every time you have something made, there's always going to be some sort of mismanagement within it, and there's going to be corruption, crime and corruption in each type of society. But here's the thing. You can't go over to a foreign country and say you hate the people and you hate their nation, you hate their flag and their countries and the way they do things, and say, and actually get to remain there and get free health care. So they're hating the people that are giving them free health care, letting them get off scot-free with whatever, letting them carry whatever back and forth. Think about the truck driving jobs, back and forth all the time, all over this world, and they're coming back to this nation over and over, and they get the job just like that. While my daddy has to go through all kinds of issues and tests, and they're always doing everything. They're always, he has to go through all kinds of medical tests and everything just to renew his license. Every 6 months to a year. It's ridiculous. And the cost and everything of all of this, while they get everything for free. And yet they hate this nation, and they hate its people, and they want to burn our flag. They hate our flag. They get so mad when they see our flag. Not all of them. Not all of them are that way. Some of them seem like they respect you. Some Hindus, many Hindus actually, many Indian people of India really respect me. They treat me, for some reason, have treated me like royalty. But some of the Muslims, and Islamic people, act like they hate everything over here, but yet they're over here and get things for free. That's not right at all. And that's my opinion. And it's not coming from a political stance. It's not coming from a political point of view. It's just coming from a common sense point of view. Why is that being let to happen? Iron and clay do not mix. When the iron and clay mix, chaos ensues. It just doesn't mix with the rest of this world. And take that from the Bible verse of iron and clay. But, I mean, let me know if you've experienced something like that. Let me know if you know exactly what I mean. Peace. This has been Real Talk. I made another channel called Talking Truth. Real Talk, Talking Truth. Something like that. Just saying. That's what I stated. Talking Truth, just saying. I'll put a link to some of my first videos on that channel. I strictly remain... On that channel, I remain talking about the current events topics. And I'm going to create another channel for the Mandela Effect as well. But just let me know your thoughts on this. Why does that happen? Spoiling everyone else, and then they hate the nation that they're being given everything in. They hate the people that are allowing it to happen. Imagine if someone of America went over there and then stated those things. You think they would get care? No. Anyway, peace, much love. I'm out. I'll leave the link below to my video from my other channel. And if you like my content, the PayPal link is below to show support that way. Show your support that way if you'd like. My email is also below. Like, subscribe, and share, all that good stuff. Peace out.